Imagine a country battling conflict, economic collapse, and political chaos, yet quietly holding some of the most valuable minerals on the planet. Now imagine the world's biggest powers watching that country more closely than ever. That country is Sudan. And the real reason it is suddenly in the spotlight has less to do with its crises, and more to do with what lies beneath its soil. Gold, rare earth elements, chromium, manganese, and resources that fuel everything from smartphones to fighter jets. The question is simple but unsettling. Why are so many nations competing for influence here? And what does Sudan really have that makes it worth the risk? Sudan sits at a crossroads in Africa, both geographically and strategically. For years, the world saw it through the lens of conflict and humanitarian issues. But beneath that narrative was something far more powerful. Sudan is one of Africa's richest lands when it comes to minerals. Its deserts hide massive deposits of gold that have attracted regional investors, rogue groups, and global companies. Beyond gold, the country holds rare earth minerals that are essential for modern technology. These minerals are used in electric vehicles, solar panels, powerful magnets, satellites, and advanced weapon systems. As the world moves toward clean energy and high-tech manufacturing, countries are scrambling to secure long-term access to these materials. That demand has made Sudan more valuable than ever. The global interest becomes clearer when you look at rare earth elements. A single electric car can require several kilograms of these minerals. Wind turbines, guided missiles, drones, and even medical imaging machines depend on them. Right now, China dominates the rare earth market, controlling most of the global supply chain. Other nations are looking for alternative sources to reduce their dependence, and Sudan appears to be one of the most promising places to explore. Add Sudan's growing gold sector to the equation, and the country turns into a magnet for economic and strategic attention. That attention is not coming from one direction. Gulf nations see Sudan as an opportunity to invest in gold mining and secure new trade routes. Russia has shown interest in Sudan's gold for financial and geopolitical leverage. Western governments monitored the region closely because they don't want rival powers gaining exclusive access to minerals that influence global technology. Private companies and military groups have also stepped in to secure mining regions, sometimes operating in ways that bypass the state entirely. Each player has a different goal, but they are all drawn by the same thing: Sudan's hidden wealth. Inside Sudan, the situation is even more complex. Local armed groups compete to control mining areas because those regions generate immediate revenue. Weak regulations mean many deals happen informally or through private networks. The government's instability has created a vacuum where outside actors can enter easily and negotiate on their own terms. With the economy collapsing, Sudan depends heavily on mineral exports, which increases the pressure to exploit resources quickly rather than manage them sustainably. The result is a tug-of-war that affects not just minerals, but the country's future. When you put everything together, Sudan becomes more than a conflict zone. It becomes a key player in the global race for strategic minerals. The world sees the value of what Sudan can offer, even if Sudan itself is struggling to take control of that potential. The bigger question now is whether this wealth will help the country rise or pull it deeper into instability. As rare earths and gold continue to shape global power dynamics, Sudan finds itself in the center of a game much larger than its borders. And the real mystery is who will ultimately benefit from the minerals that the world is quietly fighting to access.